Hey y'all, hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday evening. I hadn't planned on doing another video today because I was worn out from making the video from the garden tiller, and I pulled something in my right arm and it's like, oh my goodness. But I was sitting here and the sky had a perfect tint. The sun is going down. Guys, I am so happy to have survived one more day as I get to see the sunset here at Dark Horse Studios. Yeah, I wish people across the entire planet could have a safe spot that they feel free, that they feel safe, and they can just sit and watch the sunset with their friends, families, kids, loved ones. Guys, just enjoy God's creation. That would be amazing. So I am forever grateful that I have this place here in my lifetime, that I can sit here and listen to the cascading water of the fountain. I can hear the birds chirp and fly. I can see the leaves blow in the trees, and and I just watch the changing colors in the sky. And to me, that is something that I cherish. I do not take that for granted at all. And this world, the things that God has given me, I'll never take for granted. And this is what I will miss most: God's beauty in this world. The air, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, the temperature of each and every day, whether it be mild, hot, cold. That is what I will miss. And of course, I will miss the people that I know and love. Yes, I will miss that. But God created a beautiful planet. And He intended for us to enjoy every single aspect of this world. And we should never, ever take this world for granted. The colors, depending on where you're at, guys, can be so beautiful. I remember back in the day when I served in the United States Marine Corps and being overseas and seeing some of the most beautiful sunsets, some of the most beautiful sun rises, especially out at sea. And when I served in South Korea and sleeping in dry riverbeds when we were doing ops and looking up into the nighttime sky, and there was no lights for miles, guys. And you can see the stars. And to me, that was the most amazing thing that I'd ever witnessed in my life. And I have never forgotten those days. So as the sun sets tonight, guys, I just want to say that God made a beautiful planet, and God created humanity. And yes, humans have some serious faults. And yes, there are humans who are extremely evil. And that is the way of the universe. And how you combat evil, that makes all of the difference. You know, right now, our futures are left in the hands of millionaires and of governments that have their own agenda. This is the reality. Iran will never give in to the United States, except that now it's not going to happen. They believe in what they believe in, and either the United States takes the regime out completely, or they have to create a workaround that is beneficial for the rest of the entire world. And that's the reality. So, you know, it is a chess game. Who will capture the queen and who will take down the king? That's what it boils down to, guys. But in the middle of it are average, normal people who don't have a say as to how powerful governments control the planet. You do not. Average people do not have the ability to stand up and really fight powerful governments. We've all seen that. And so we are left to deal with the aftermath of whatever may take place. I am fortunate that I live in a state where gas is not that high. It's expensive, yes, and it's went up 20 cents in the last 24 hours, which is ridiculous, you know. So we are almost at that $4 a gallon mark. It was $3.99 that I saw today. Next week, it'll go up again because in the summer months, guys, they have to refine summer blends, and that is always more expensive. Now, the thing about it is, depending on how much gas stations pay for a gallon of gas, how much markup is there, and then you have state, federal taxes on top of that, you know, it can get extreme. And the thing about it is, guys, it's not just about gas, it's about everything that goes up with it. You know, you talk about fertilizer and everything else. Everything trickles downhill. You know, we're looking at maybe not having a year where agriculture can produce the amount of food that is needed to feed the entire globe. That's an issue, guys. That is an issue. And yeah, a lot of people don't think about things like that. They just don't think about it. So, here's the thing. Try to be prepped as best you can. Stock up if you can afford it, guys. I mean, the world we live in right now is very, very, very chaotic. And who knows what next week will bring. And the reality is, if the world gets too wound up and things get too hard for major foreign countries, then it will come to a head. Things will explode. We'll end up into a major world crisis, and then all of humanity will suffer. That's the reality. That is the reality. So as this sun sets today, I am very grateful. I'm still alive. God let me live another day. I'm grateful for my home. I am grateful for my family and friends and loved ones. And I just hope that we can wake up tomorrow and the world will still be here as we know it, even though there is unrest in parts of the world where people are suffering. And guys, that needs to stop. The average human should not suffer because of governments, because of political leaders who put their own agendas at the top of the list of their priorities to control the masses. Does that make sense? So I'm just sitting here and I was watching the sunset. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it a day. I just wanted to share my thoughts. You know, the world is a beautiful, beautiful place that God created for us. And what makes it ugly are the things that mankind does in the name of politics, even in the name of religion. Those things that mankind does makes this world a bitter place at times. That's why you need to enjoy the beautiful things in this world the sky, the earth, the trees, the moon, the sun, the creatures that inhabit this world, the beautiful human beings that inhabit this world, the cultures that are just so amazing in this world. Guys, we need to appreciate all of that. Humanity is not about just one idea, one culture, one religion. You know, we're all made up of different various backgrounds, beliefs, ideas. You know, as humans, we all want the same things, and that's just the way it is, guys. That's the way it is. I just want to share my thoughts on that. I mean, I've been around a long time. I've seen a lot of the world. Guys, I've been overseas where I saw 70-year-old women hiking up dirt roads with a bundle of sticks on their backs. Guys, I've witnessed that. Sometimes that's why I take a hard stance on Americans who think they have it bad. Trust me, in the world there are things that are entirely worse than what you're dealing with now. I have seen it firsthand. That's why I appreciate everything I have. So I'm gonna get over here, guys. I'm gonna finish up this day. I've got some pork ribs in a crock pot with gravy and making mashed potatoes, and we're gonna make some biscuits, and that's gonna be supper here shortly. I'm gonna finish off this evening and say good night to this beautiful, beautiful world. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed, safe night. Have a great day tomorrow. Stay positive, guys. Things will get better with time. And just remember who you are. Remember what you believe in, what you stand for, and take pride in that. And remember, life is short, and just don't waste it. You know, every day is a blessing, and no matter how big or small of an event that you do or what you do for somebody else, it all makes a difference in the grand scheme of things, guys. And with that being said, I'm going to give the entire planet Earth a toast. That is a very large glass. Let's knock that down just a little bit. Let me give you guys a very, very nice toast. All right, you all. Take care. God bless. And y'all have a wonderful night. And all I can say is, people, damn, life is good.